Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This violin lesson will be on the Wohlfahrt Etude number 19, opus 45. It's a very nice etude, very dramatic. It's in C minor. We have three flats, B flat, E flat, A flat, and C minor is the relative minor of E flat major. That's why there's three flats. You'll note the last note of the piece is C. If you have any question what the key is, always look at the last note. 99% of the time it's going to be the key of the piece. Sometimes it's not, but most of the time it is. So we've got a C for the time signature, 4/4 common time, and the tempo indication is moderato, so not too fast. As I say, it's quite dramatic. The feeling of the piece is you kind of low feeling of, especially when you go from the first measure to the second. So you get the E flat, and then going across, there's a feeling, it's not half position, but it's that low first position. And then especially when we go into the second, with that eight, everything is way back there. So just be aware that you're going to have a little different feeling from the standard D major, G major feeling in the hand. I did a few dynamic adjustments in this piece. I started where it says forte, but then at the end of the second line I made a diminuendo to piano on the third line. And then a crescendo into the last measure of the third line, back to fortes. Nice feeling. It's kind of like an opening up. He changes the key on us a little bit. And then in the fourth line, we have a subito piano on the second bar. We're playing here. It's like a little bit of an echo. It's kind of nice. It just, when I put in these dynamics, I'm just, how does the music touch me? And oh, well, that's nice. I do a crescendo, play forte, piano. All right, then we go to the fifth line. We make a crescendo in the It's really nice with that crescendo starting in the second measure of the fifth line, going all the way to the second measure of the next line. So we're back to like the beginning. It's like a little recap. And then it's forte to the end. Want to be careful in the last line, a little trap, if you will, that Mr. Wohlfahrt put in. We're playing. We really want to take those quarters tied to an eighth. Take some time on there. Feel a certain amount of relaxation. It's a nice effect there. Now, as far as we have some bowings, we have 6 different bowings as alternatives, and most of them are very good. The first one with the staccato. Good practice, that's very good. And I tell my students, you don't have to play the whole piece unless you want to, but you could just play a small amount of it with the new bowing. You could also play spiccato. And then the second bowing is very good. You could do variations on this, of course. You could play 6. Even a whole bar. It's very simple. I think these extra bowings should stay fairly simple, easy to kind of put the bowing in your mind, and then still focus on the left hand. The third bowing is okay, good. That's a good one. The fourth one, I would say at the fourth one, start a little high in the upper part of the bow. Yeah, it doesn't off the string, not so good. If you're going to do it off the string, I recommend start up bow. That makes some sense. Then you can take the bow, you start on the string, then put it back on the string. So that works well. I don't think it's a valuable bowing to start down bow there. Now the last two variations start getting a little too complicated. That one's doable, but already it's starting to get confusing, and I'm thinking more about bowing than I am about making sure I do the left hand really well. So I would say reserve it yes on bowing number 5. And then bowing number 6, I say, unless you're really into this kind of thing, it's too complicated. For a couple of bars, it's no problem, but then I get further and further in the piece, and I'm thinking, oh my God, which way is it going? You know, oh, it slurs across the bar line. So what's the point? What's the point? We could do a couple of more simple bowings on, for example, if you take number 1, look at number 1 and simply do 1 down and 2 up. I mean, we want these bowings to be practical. And, you know, that number 6, I can't remember any place in the repertoire that we have to play something that complicated and that we have to just remember the bowing and have a complicated, you know, left hand. So that would be enough of these bowings, you know, and I never make my students do a lot of it. Just get some experience with the bowings, and then when the time comes in, when you have a bowing like this in a concerto or a symphony, then you're ready to deal with it. Okay, I think that's all I have to say about this really very nice, very dramatic C minor etude. And have a great day. Thanks for listening.